So I just realized Amazon Prime has region locked the only show I wanted to watch this whole entire season, which irked me so bloody much because I actually subscribed to Amazon Prime. I'm like, you know what? I wanted that, and I ain't getting that. I'm like, what are you doing, fanboy? And it just kicked in, didn't kick in. What? You want to kick in there, fam? Like, you wanna. There we are. Yeah, so I actually have returned today to do the not JoJo Part 5 that David P should be making, but clearly aren't. So yes, instead they actually are making Sakurada Reset, which does seem pretty interesting in its own right. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying, hey, no, this is gonna be the worst thing ever, because it ain't. You know, it's got everyone I want on it. It's got Devil Productions. It's 2 calls long, and this is the kicker: the guy who wrote Boku no Pico is doing it. I'm like, fracking gold mine. This is the thing of dreams. Because as you know, ever since Big Order, have become obsessed with this man because I don't know how he does it, but he just does magical things with shows. And yeah, Big Order was the greatest thing ever. So with him on board, I'm fully sold. I'm like, yeah, I will continue watching this show forever because we need more like him because he just doesn't know what the F he's doing. And it's so fantastic because of it. But either way, I actually have left the YouTube link to actually watch the episode because I actually did find it on YouTube. I thought, you know what, gotta find it some other way because I can't watch it the way I wanted to. But I will try again because it might actually appear. Sometimes it takes quite a while because they've got everything else on there besides that. And hopefully they actually haven't region locked everything else because Amazon Prime has gone in pretty hard this season with anime. Like they haven't. They're not really beating around the bush at all when it comes to anime this season because they're really Sakurada Reset. Oh, nothing. Thanks, Amazon Prime, you douches. But anyway, enough talk. Let's actually get this show on the road. Let's actually bring the YouTube link of links to there, and let's bring the links of the Google Hangouts to here to get this show on the road, as we would say in the business. So enough talk, as they say in as Dracula says in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. How about you? I think it's Dracula says that, or is it Richter Belmont says it? One of the two. Either way, let's get this show on the ride. So in 3, 2, 1, let's begin now. Actually, no, wait. Got you there, didn't I? Got you there. No, wait, sorry. So let's begin this in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin now. Because I was actually not on 1 second. I was actually on 27 seconds in, which might have actually been a problem. Hope it's actually just the greatest thing ever, and not actually what I think it might just turn into. Not the thing I wanted to turn into, basically. That's twice I heard that guy today. He sounds just like Sewer. That's Jiro from Conquer Evolution as well. I mean, if this actually gets me David Production to do JoJo Part 5, I ain't complaining, basically. clearly he's on top of the roof, so she actually can say that JoJo Part 5 will be made by the end of the year. That's the reason why. Damn, she's a girl of many words. That's kind of Hanizara, isn't it? What's going on with the ambience? Huh. It was that goddamn easy. Hmm? It is sewer. Holy crap, it is sewer. Huh. Oh, she said a buzzword. Reset. Holy crap. Oh, man. Such a weird show. Well, it impedes more than it actually helps when you think about it. Like, resets on good things, you know? There's the crying girl. Guess that solves that mystery. I guess. Truths. Truth right there. The ambience in this show is so strange. Chekhov gun. Well, this is getting philosophical really quickly. Jesus effing Christ. Okay. All right. What? Jesus Christ, this guy's smooth. Neither do I, to be honest. Hello. Of course. There's always that one guy. It isn't going to pull the trick of the fact that actually the girl, the little girl's a fake version, while she's the real version, is she? Hopefully not. She's actually a clone the whole entire time. Oh. It's deep. I'm too sure whether or not this series has to slow down a little bit. It tells a lot of things, almost like there's an episode missing. I mean, there's 2 calls, for God's sake. Like, it could slow down a little bit with the info dumping. I mean, learning about her reset ability in the space of 1 episode, it's kind of like, whoa, freaking hell. Of course, it's the age-old trick of telling a story that the actual characters in the story reflect someone actually in the real anime. Jesus effing Christ, mate. I straight up thought she's going to kiss him just then. I thought, fracking hell, this is all going down. Fracking hell. What? She's a fake version. Oh, she's... What? The F just happened! What? Hold up. Okay. Let's effing debrief. Let's sit down and simmer down a second here and just talk about what the F just transpired, because fracking lots of things just happened, and I don't know what the F is happening right now. I'm not too sure whether or not it needed to explain it, or it's just going by that kind of mythos of it's more intriguing if you don't know what the F is going on. That kind of thing. Like you get those for certain anime, but it's got a bit funny. What? Like I can't be the only one that's thinking that, because it just... Okay, so let's just break down the events. So we've got the whole entire thing about the abilities in this place, and once everyone leaves, they will forget about their abilities, which kind of makes some sense of sense, I guess. It's kind of those things you get those kind of series. Okay, so you got that. You got a girl who resets. You've got this idea of this little girl who's then found out to also be dead, so who the F is she? Because then you have this whole entire thing, the storyline about the people doing these things, actually having to be one person in the actual anime. You got the whole entire thing of them becoming friends with her to actually kind of use her ability for good, though I'm guessing there probably might be some like mass behind it, maybe also. And you have a person kill themselves at the end. I mean, was that the girl that we've been following this whole entire time? Like the other girl that's with I'm gonna call him Jiro for now because he actually is Jiro from Conquer Revolution. Like, is that her? Because it looks just like her. Like, I'm kind of gonna go back and look at that. This happens also almost so suddenly. Like, you're just like, what? That is her, isn't it? Yeah, it is her. That is she. She died. She killed herself. So is this the kind of test for the whole entire thing? Like, is that the thing? Is that what she's trying to go for? Is she trying to basically just kill herself to actually kind of instigate a reset, which then kind of proves the whole entire thing? Then would the whole entire thing be about stopping her from killing herself? Oh no. It kind of just happened so suddenly. It went end. I was like, what? Hold up. Simmer down. Simmer down. Let me process, because there was a lot effing going on, and you just throw that at me at the end. I was like, well, okay, all right, sue yourself. Jeez, god damn, David P. Cool. I need to just to calm down for a second. I need to go and see what the hell's going on with this show, because this is actually sparked my interest now, like more than ever. It's 2 calls long, which is even stranger. It doesn't have the whole entire idea of tragedy behind it as well, which is kind of even stranger. Which I'm guessing kind of just like takes out quite a few things. So it wasn't a Yoka, so that's out of the question. I think it's her. Like, yeah, it has to be her. She killed herself at the end? Maybe? Yeah. It's a weird show, apparently. So it isn't just me thinking about it. It's kind of just a bit of a wafty show, to say the least. But I mean, it's interesting. It's kind of a major thing as well. It's kind of the major thing to take away. It's actually interesting. It's not kind of like, hey, throwing all these things at you, like, it's not. It's actually interesting. What it's actually trying to pose is kind of cool at the same time. Like, yeah, I'm on board with it. I mean, I would rather take it a little bit slower with some of the info dumping, because it did kind of throw a lot of things at you at one point. I was like, wow, okay. I mean, if you're not kind of the reader, you're not kind of the person that tends to kind of be quick on the reading, and kind of will miss vital information that you might just kind of break the whole entire series as a whole, which might be a problem. So maybe wait for a dub, though it won't be dubbed, because it's done by Amazon, so Amazon will not dub it. So you're out of luck in that regard. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. The characters seem alright. They don't seem like, oh baby kind of characters. Not kind of that way. They just seem kind of okay. I mean, hopefully the series goes on and it kind of gets a little bit better. I want to see what's really going down with this whole entire thing with the reset, because it seems to be the kind of prime point of this whole entire series, the kind of epicenter of it. So I wanted to see it kind of flourish. I don't want to see it. I don't want to kind of make it seem like it's just a cop-out kind of plot idea as well, because resets do tend to be this kind of cop-out idea. Like, as essence, like sometimes if things go wrong, just go bam, reset, and everything goes back to normal. You then kind of fix situation beforehand. Like, in essence, the only series that actually tend to do resets quite well was JoJo. Like JoJo, I think for a brief time it kind of I mean, it wasn't like it was the kind of main focal point of the series. Like, it had its times when it kind of did reset. I mean, towards the end of the series, but it wasn't main focal epicenter of the whole entire series. A more better example to use is ReZero. ReZero kind of had that as one of the major focal points, which did. Oh God, Siri's gonna turn on. Siri, don't, Siri, don't. Thank you. Siri's turning on. Then, like, don't do it. Yeah, but ReZero is kind of a better example to use, because the reset ability in ReZero is kind of the epicenter of it, because once something went wrong, he died and went back. At times, he actually used it to his own advantage, but that's why I'm kind of wanted to see whether or not it would be used as a cop-out like kind of device, which is kind of the major which is going to be a major crux of the series. That's what I'm kind of not wanting to happen. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to use the reset ability as a kind of major thing that isn't just cop out. It might do it. I'm not too sure. That's what I'm kind of wondering, because it doesn't seem like it will. But when reset's been used in different animes, it tends to kind of go down that road. It tends to kind of drift into that. I mean, the only time it didn't do that was JoJo. JoJo Part 4 used reset abilities for actually its fullest. It didn't actually feel as if a cop-out idea, because it just it constantly got better and better with the resets. You kind of like, yeah, I see why they were using it here, because it's actually really well done. And to an extent, ReZero did it quite well. That at some points you kind of felt like as if they couldn't have used it there, they couldn't have used it there. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's kind of interesting. I really can't say anything else about it just yet, because it doesn't seem like as if it's kind of put all the eggs in the basket just yet. It's kind of just keeping certain things back. It's kind of saying, look, here's your starter course. Here's your drink. Now you've got to wait effing 2 months to find out what happens next. Or in this case, you have to wait even longer, because it's 2 courses long. But hopefully it doesn't actually kind of drift into the melodramatic era of anime either, which tends to be sometimes the case in certain shows. Like, hopefully it just kind of, it's just good. It's not melodramatic, it's not using resets to the wrong area, and it just kind of uses things, but good. That's what I'm kind of wanting. Hopefully David P does announce JoJo Part 4 by the end of the sexual series as well. Like, the last kind of like thing at episode 24, it just says JoJo Part 5 is coming next week. Everyone's like, yeah. Hopefully. So yes, with all that said, I have indeed been the driver. If you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole, and you do want to leave a like, then do leave a like, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed what I do here, and you want to stay a little bit longer, then do leave a sub, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. But until tomorrow, with whatever the F comes out tomorrow, I actually have freaking no idea. I will see you guys then. Bye for now.